To Guilderland now, where a beloved coach is not getting a high school football field named after him. The school board voted to name the high school's football field after the local legend, but then changed its mind because of something that happened 40 years ago. CBS 6's Cody Holyoke has the story.
When it comes to football, 87-year-old Bud Kenyon boasts a powerful resume.
There's something in football you don't get in any other sport.
The Marine spent decades as a coach, 16 of them coaching the Guilderland Dutchmen, starting in 1965, never having a losing season there. And last month, he was flooded with calls telling him Guilderland High School was planning to thank him in return.
If my home phone was a payphone, I'd be making $400 or $500 a day.
The board moved to name the football field in his honor at Friday's homecoming game. Former coaches and players pledged to be there. Soon after, the board changed its mind.
And brother, all those calls that we had gotten previously, congratulations, well deserved, now we're irate people.
No one feels good about this.
Superintendent Marie Wiles tells me the naming idea came from boosters, and board members originally signed off on it until they got a tip to look again.
We found in the minutes of a board meeting that Mr. Kenyon had been brought up on 3020A charges, which is discipline charges for a certified individual, and that used the word striking children.
The year was 1975, 40 years ago. Wiles doesn't have any details other than the fact she says a panel sustained the two charges and reprimanded Kenyon. The coach argues he didn't strike anyone or do anything wrong.
Times have changed drastically, you know. I was always put in a situation to handle difficult situations in my teaching.
Kenyon and members of the public appealed the decision to no avail. School officials argue it's a black and white issue, while Kenyon and his fans believe his time in red and white should be honored.
It's heartwarming to know I've got so much support in this thing, in this mess. And something will come out of it, I'm sure.
In Guilderland, Cody Holyoke, CBS 6 News.
The superintendent stressed the board's decision is not meant to discount the coach's storied career. In fact, he is still invited to tomorrow night's homecoming game.